If you're preparing for the knowledge of the interrelatedness of arts and ideas competency on the FTCE Humanities K-12 exam, code 022, then you found a great resource here. Dani here. I'm a certified teacher and test prep expert with study.com. So in this video, we'll go over questions about the connections between artworks, styles, movements, and philosophies. Additionally, you'll see questions about historical context, political and religious influences, technological advancements, and connections between art forms, movements, and ideas. Are you ready to get started? Let's get it. The use of the apple as a symbol of temptation and knowledge can be traced back to which two influential works of art? The Thinker by Auguste Rodin and The Scream by Edvard Munch, The Creation of Adam by Michelangelo, and The Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch, The Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh and Guernica by Pablo Picasso, or The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci and Olympia by Edouard Manet. Let's look at the first option. Though the Thinker does symbolize thought, neither the Thinker nor the Scream feature an apple as a symbol of temptation and knowledge. C. Starry Night has several interpretations, but none include an apple symbolizing these themes, and Guernica represents the horrors of war. D. While The Last Supper is a biblical artwork, and the apple is a biblical symbol, it's not featured in this work, nor in Manet's Olympia. That brings us back to B. The Creation of Adam by Michelangelo and The Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch is correct. While the apple is not explicitly depicted in Michelangelo's Creation of Adam, the fresco is part of the Sistine Chapel ceiling that tells the story of Genesis, which includes the temptation narrative. In The Garden of Earthly Delights, Bosch uses fruit, which is often interpreted as apples, to symbolize temptation and the forbidden knowledge it represents. The dramatic, diagonal compositions and emotional intensity found in the paintings of the Baroque artist Caravaggio can be seen as having a direct influence on which later artistic movement? A. The Rococo style, known for its light-hearted and decorative art. B. The neoclassical style, characterized by its return to classic simplicity and grandeur. C. The Impressionist movement, focused on capturing light and immediate experiences. D. The Tenebrist movement, utilizing strong contrasts of light and darkness. The key words in the question that we're looking for are dramatic, diagonal, compositions, and emotional intensity. So we're looking for a style or movement that aligns with those qualities. It also needs to be a movement that comes after the Baroque movement, which all of these do. Let's look at A. Light-hearted and decorative features of Rococo do not align with that dramatic, emotional intensity. For Rococo, think Fragonard's The Swing. B. Classical simplicity and grandeur of neoclassicism was influenced by a renewed interest in Greek and Roman art, not Baroque. Think David's The Oath of Herati. C. The Impressionists ushered in a newer style, rejecting traditional techniques, including those seen in Baroque art. Think Monet's Water Lilies. D. Tenebrism is a style of painting using very pronounced chiaroscuro, where there are violent contrasts of light and darkness becomes a dominating feature of the image. Caravaggio is one of the artists credited with developing this style, and his work greatly influenced the Tenebrist movement that followed. The artist who practiced Tenebrism adopted Caravaggio's dramatic lighting and emotional realism. The existentialist idea that existence precedes essence, emphasizing individual freedom and choice, is most closely associated with the works of which philosopher and writer? A. Jean-Paul Sartre. B. Plato. C. Friedrich Nietzsche. D. Immanuel Kant. So in this question, we're looking for the philosopher and writer whose existential idea was that existence precedes essence. Let's look at B first. Plato was a philosopher way before existentialism, authoring the Republic around 375 BC, whereas existentialism was a common idea in the 19th and 20th centuries. C. Friedrich Nietzsche. This option is tricky because he is often associated with existentialism. However, the term existentialism wasn't coined until after his academic career, and he is more closely associated with nihilism. D. Immanuel Kant was a philosopher during the Enlightenment era, again before existentialism. Back to A. Jean-Paul Sartre was a French existentialist philosopher, playwright, novelist, and critic who is best known for his philosophical works that articulate the existentialist themes of individualism, freedom, and the responsibility that comes with human choice. Sartre's notion that existence precedes essence suggests that humans are born without predetermined purpose and that they must create their own meaning through their choices and actions. His works, such as Being and Nothingness and the play No Exit, explore these themes and have had a profound influence on existentialist thought. The development of photography in the 19th century had a profound impact on painting, leading to the emergence of witch art movement that focused on capturing fleeting moments and the effects of light. A. Surrealism, with its dreamlike and fantastical imagery. B. Cubism, characterized by fragmented and abstracted forms. C. Impressionism, known for its loose brushwork and emphasis on light. D. Art Deco, recognized for its bold geometric shapes and lavish ornamentation. So here we're looking for the art movement that focused on capturing fleeting moments and the effects of light. Let's look at A. Surrealism, with its dreamlike and fantastical imagery. Might sound like it aligns with the fleeting moments description, but the effects of light were not a focus of this movement. B. Cubism also did not focus on fleeting moments and the effects of light. Let's go to D. Art Deco. It also was not characterized by these descriptors. Back to C. Impressionism. The advent of photography challenged painters to explore new ways of seeing and representing the world, since the camera could capture realistic images with precision. As a result, artists of the Impressionist movement, such as Claude Monet, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and Edgar Degas, began to focus on the transient effects of light and atmosphere in their work, seeking to capture the impression of a moment rather than a detailed static representation. Impressionism is characterized by rapid, loose brushwork, vibrant colors, and a vibrant focus on scenes of modern life. Those are a few examples of the types of humanities questions you'll see. I hope you're feeling stronger. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more on this topic. For more practice, check out our FTCE Humanities K12-022 playlist. And for even more detailed practice strategies and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our FTCE Humanities K12 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest FTCE test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.